Okay, welcome back to Cataclysm with Naked and Afraid in Jurassic Park. First of all, this is the first video that I'm recording with a new microphone, so, we'll see how it sounds. I mean, I did some testing. It sounded okay. I'm not great with audio, so I never know what to do to make it better, but it sounded okay. Alright, so Naked and Afraid Jurassic Park. I had recorded the first two parts of this that were all pretty horrific failures. I mean, there was some learning involved in that, but the end of the second video was just kind of, boy, failure. After the second video, I went and I recorded a different playthrough. I think the throwing only playthrough. And then after that was done, I was like, I mean, I was just playing more Cataclysm. I was like, I gotta give another attempt on this Naked and Afraid thing in Jurassic Park with Dino Mod and all that. I'm just gonna load it up myself, and I'm just gonna see how I can do just on my own. And so the first time that I tried that, that's this playthrough. So it went well. Part of that was due to the fact that I min-maxed it a little bit more. I still did Naked and Afraid. I still did Dino Mod, In a Woods, all that stuff. I just, Naked and Afraid, but I didn't really set any other limits for my character creation beyond that. So, I picked a lot of negative traits that don't really have much factors, like ugly and junk food intolerance and things like that. And I just, it's a small benefit, but maybe it helped. I guess it helped. And then I did some backgrounds like camping and things like that. I don't remember the other one. The one, rope making or something like that. Just some things to really get me started. Then I had a pretty solid start. I started like here. I think I started right here. No water in sight, so that was lame. There was a cave here, but caves scare me. Because I know there's mutant mole rats that can be in caves, and it just freaks me out. So then I kept going. I saw this pond here. But I don't think I cared for it because there was no swamps in sight. So I was like, alright, I'll keep going. And then I went over here, and we made it to this pond with some swamps nearby. And I was like, alright, I'm just going to set up here and we'll go. It's not the perfect location. Had I known, I think right around here would have been better. On the coast with some swamps nearby. But it's been fine. It's been fine. I've been playing this run for quite a while now. Quite a good number of hours, as you shall see. The main issue with these swamps is they're filled with enemies. All sorts of wildlife is in these swamps. I mean, this is a dermatic nest, so that sucks. There's all sorts of different, like, hostile dinosaurs. There's Brachiosaurus. There's a whole family in here, which aren't normally hostile, but they can become hostile pretty easily if anything sets them off. And they will fuck your day up because it's a Brachiosaurus. But they are very slow, which we'll get to. So, yeah. Let's just show you what I've got. Yeah, that's right. That's right, bitches. This is a log cabin that I built myself with my bare hands. I even have a table and chair. We've got a stone fireplace. We've got smoking racks, kilns, forges. We're in metalworking now. Don't believe me? Check out my fucking hatchet. Yeah, alright, so This was my first little building. That I was like, I want shelter. I need shelter. So I set up this little, like, rock building. This is just a field stone wall. Rocks just stacked on top of each other. With no roof. There's no roof here. So this was nothing. And then, after I made this, you know, I had, like, the stone axe at that point. And I was like, okay, I can chop down trees. There's a lot of trees. You know, all the log cabin takes, really, is just trees and pine. So yeah, I mean, it took a long time. We are on day 82 of summer, so it's almost autumn now. But with 90-day seasons. So, I have been in this world for over 100 days, I think. I don't know how to check achievements or anything. Like, I forgot what button that is. I never remember. Oh, there it is. There you go. 1 year. At least 1 year and 1 day from start of game. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I haven't gotten that. No, I haven't gotten that. We're 2 seasons away. 2 seasons and 10 weeks from 1 year. So it means it's been, I don't know. It's been a while. Whatever. So yeah, I mean, it took a long time. But water, you know, we're next to a pond. We have fire. You have unlimited water then. You know, I did a lot of digging here for clay. This is not the best way to get clay, but it worked. I got clay for clay pots, and we have a clay canning pot now, so it holds 100 water. So that's pretty good. So water was no issue. Food was an issue for a little bit. I actually did some fishing for a little while, which was okay. And then I ended up killing some pteranodon, which were right in this swamp next to me. I didn't choose to kill them. They were they became hostile, and I had to knock them down. And very early on, I was super close to dying. My torso health was literally like 1. Like 1 health. It was at the bottom. It was terrible. And I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to bleed out. But I did not. And there's 2 ways... There's 2 medicine items, really, that you can use. That you can make. There's the birch bark bandage, which is a birch bark and, like, short cordage. That's okay. And then there's the cattail jelly, which is just 4 cattail stalks. And, that's worse, but it's easy. You know, it's easy to make. At this point, I don't know. I don't think I could make much better. Yeah, okay, I mean... No, probably not. The problem now... I guess if I found time, I suppose I could make that. The problem now is a lot of things require cotton. Cotton is not something that you can just find, you know? You have to somehow get a hold of, like, cotton seeds and then grow it. And that, you know, takes... I don't even know how to farm in this game. We might have to do a playthrough of that. I planted some seeds. These were my fields here. I planted a bunch of... yeah, and here. I planted a bunch of cattails. I planted... some fruit. I planted garlic. I planted something or other. But it all disappeared. Which means that it must have died off because I didn't do something. I didn't think you needed to fertilize it, but maybe you needed to water it. I don't know. But anyways, so cotton is kind of out of the question, which is rough. And... yeah, I mean, there's just some things that are just, you know, in a woods does not cut down on the crafting list in any way. So there's just a lot of things you have to kind of sort through and decide what can be made and what can't be made in the mod. But leather, anything leather is all good. You know, we can do leather for days. Because eventually, I was able to kill... I think there's a dinosaur here nearby. If I can find it. No. Okay. There's a dinosaur somewhere near. There was like a whole family of them here. Edmontosaurus, which was apparently sort of just like a big herbivore kind of thing, smaller than a brachiosaurus, like 10, 12 feet tall, I think, when I looked it up. And I was able to kill those because they were not really. Sometimes they became hostile, but other times I could just like beat them senseless and they just kind of tried to run away. But yeah, dinosaurs are insane. I mean, if you kill a big dinosaur, they weigh like 2,000 pounds, you know, and you will butcher them and get 850 chunks of meat. I mean, it's just nuts. And then eventually I was able to make a good bow. I have the composite bow heavy with makeshift wooden arrows. And with that, you can kill Brachiosaurus easily. Because Brachiosaurus are slow as shit. You'd think that with their size, like, they would be able to catch up with you. But no, they're just really slow. And you just pelt them with arrows and they bleed out and die. And then once you're just killing off Brachiosaurus and you dehydrate the meat, I mean, your food troubles are over, more or less. Right here, I have 48 plus 204 plus 11 plus 56 plus 294 plus 2 plus 44 plus 4. I mean, that's, what, 400 meat or something like that, dehydrated? And there's dinosaurs everywhere. I mean, you'll never run out of meat. The problem is, of course, with Dark Days Ahead, you have to worry about vitamins. Now, the main issue of meat-only diet is scurvy. During the summer, it's not a problem because there's fruit everywhere. And all you have to do is pick a bunch of huckleberries and just scarf them down, and then your scurvy troubles are over. Once we get into autumn and winter, that's a bigger concern. So I think pretty soon here I'm going to have to go around and just pick a whole bunch of fruit and then dehydrate it or something. Yeah, probably dehydrate it. And that'll be that. What else? So water, no problem. Food, no problem. This is a very safe spot. Nothing ever comes over here, really. I've never been attacked. I've left the door open a bunch of times. I mean, nothing ever comes here. So it's super safe, you know. So there's a lot of projects that you'll initiate that will take you 4 to 7 days to finish, and that's all you do. You just sit there, you wake up, you craft, you finish for the day, you go to bed, you wake up, you craft, you know, and that's your cycle for a week. And so time can go pretty quick. And so eventually, once you get sort of everything else sorted a little bit, then you want to start thinking about metalworking, because metal is great. For one, unlocks, you know, a whole new tier of weapons and things like that, but it also gives you nails. You can finally make nails, which is pretty big, because nails are used in a lot of projects, and so that's why I have a table and chair now. Also getting the hatchet, because the hatchet lets you cut up logs into planks, and planks are used in a shit ton of projects where you can't use sticks or things like that. So planks are great. So metal, there's a couple different ways to do metal. Right. So, for one, you can go and get into bronze. So bronze requires aluminum or tin, which really it's probably going to be aluminum, I think. Aluminum and copper. And the only place you're really going to find this kind of stuff is in caves. So you have to get into caves and mine it out and things like that. I don't really know how that's done. I didn't want to fuck around with that, so I said, screw bronze. I'm not messing around with it. But it's an option, and it's a pretty good option, really, if you are the type that's going to go for that. Because bronze lets you get all sorts of stuff fairly early on that's nice. Like, you can make bronze greaves and vambraces. You can make bronze weapons. You can make a bronze axe, you know, bronze helmet. So that's all kind of nice. A bronze cuirass. I mean, I would fucking love to have a bronze cuirass. 85% of your torso covered, 10 encumbrance, 10 cut protection. I mean, that's pretty damn good. But I digress. So that's bronze. Otherwise, if you want to go the traditional metal route with the forge and, you know, lumps of metal and or lumps of steel and all that kind of stuff, there's a few different routes. One, you can get hematite and limestone. I think this is also found in caves, but I wasn't really clear on that. Yeah, I found a chunk of hematite, but I think I found that just like foraging in the forest. So I don't know. And then limestone, I assume caves. And then the main way, I think that the most popular way, is with a bloomery and using bog iron to get iron ore. So, let me just wander over to the swamp real quick. Of course, I already mined out that whole section. There it is. Okay. So, in swamps, all around, you will find chunks of bog iron. So, all you need to get this out is just a digging tool. Even a digging stick will work. And you just go up to it, you open the construction menu to extract bog iron, and if you have a digging tool, no matter what, it takes 5 hours to dig out. And 5 hours gets you about 50 iron ore. And the bog iron source can have any number of amount of iron ore in it. Some of them go up to like 400 I've seen. So yeah, 5 hours per dig gets you about like 45 to 50 iron ore. So it takes a while. In order to get my whole metalworking set started, they recommend that you go for the batch project at the start of 50 lumps of steel, which is 850 iron ore. 850 took a while to get. Because say you got 50 per dig. 5 hours per 50 up to 850. It took a while because, it's risky. You're out there in the swamps. There's dinosaurs about and shit, and you're spending 5 hours just standing there with your shovel, and you get thirsty and you get hungry. You have to go back each time. It's just it took a while, but eventually it works, and we have iron. We have metal. So, I made the hatchet, and I think, honestly, the hatchet is, like, the best weapon I can get, pretty much. I went through the whole list, looking at numbers and stuff. It's really hard to beat the hatchet at this point. Doesn't have any hit bonus, so that is a problem. But 24 DPS, best case, 4 against an armored target. And there is better stuff against armored, like the bill, but the bill is huge. It's 59 inches long. Pretty much anything better against armor is going to be just big and lengthy. The shillelagh is actually pretty good. I used that for quite a while. I killed a few dinosaurs with that. But yeah, the hatchet is solid. As for bows and stuff, I thought maybe I could make, like, the composite crossbow, but you have to get your devices skill up to, like, 2 or 3, and that's shit. Because I can't practice lockpicking. There's no locked doors around. I thought maybe I could lock my own door and just lockpick it over and over, but it doesn't seem like I can. And then if you look at the things I can make with devices 1, my only option is the tripwire trap, which is going to give me like 5 skill percent, and it requires super glue and 300 sinew. And you can't disassemble it to get that shit back. So it's just like, fuck it. So then really, yeah, my best ranged weapon is the composite bow. There are some other crossbows I can make, like the bullet crossbow, the wood crossbow, but honestly, it's not worth it. I thought maybe I could actually make, like, a blunderbuss. Let me check. I would need gunpowder somehow. And can I make paper? I wonder. With the wooden panel? Yeah, okay, I could make paper, so that's kind of funny. And then I would just need gunpowder, which is not as likely. Oxidizer powder and lye. I think I can make lye from wood ash, so that's possible. Oxidizer powder. Not with my shitty applied science skill. And then, even then, maybe not. Let me look. No, it's not auto-learn. So, no, I don't think you can make any sort of firearm. Which is, it makes sense. I mean, that makes sense. I think the creator of In a Woods is pretty, like, specific about the time period and the level of technology and all that they're trying to go for, and, you know, they're trying to focus on. So there's been, like, other companion mods that people are developing to go alongside In a Woods. Dino Mod is... I feel like Dino Mod is just generally a companion mod for this. I feel like a lot of people run them at the same time. And now there's another mod called Megafauna, which is putting in stuff like woolly mammoths and things like that, and saber-tooth tigers that the developer of Dino Mod doesn't want in, but sort of goes alongside it. So that's all cool. Yeah. So, as for armor, that's where I'm sort of running into issues. There's only so much you can do with pure leather. So many things rely on cotton in some manner. I thought, okay, maybe I could make a gambeson, but no, gambeson is cotton, it's not leather. I have a leather vest. Or no, I don't. Right, I don't. I have a leather cloak, but a lot of things you needed fabric cutting. You need a fabric cutting tool like scissors. I finally have that, so now I could make a leather vest. I need 4 tanned hides, though. So, I think I don't have quite enough cured hides. Okay, we'd have to kill another dinosaur, which we can do. Tanning, though... maybe... Yeah, I think we would. I need more pine, or tan bark, or brains, or acorns. Yeah, okay. Let's... I think we can do that, then. Let's go get pine. So let's just go up here. What do we got here? Camptosaurus. Large feathered dinosaur with 4 strong legs, broad shoulders, and pointed beak. Moves slowly, but with enormous strength. I mean, that sounds pretty terrible. I have not fought one of those, so I can't test to their might. But, be that as it may, I need pine. I do have a leather backpack now, which is awesome. Love that. And I do know where a T-Rex is. I did find one. It's to the northeast, on the other side of this forest. Don't need pine cones. Just need pine boughs. Yeah, that's fine. Overall, it's been a pretty fun experience. I mean, I've spent just a lot of hours sitting here. It's a very different game than Cataclysm normally is, as I've said. Yeah, so I've run into this bug now, and I haven't seen anyone talking about it. I don't know what the issue is specifically, but it's this issue in Dark Days Ahead, or in a woods, or something, where when I start crafting, and I start any crafting project that requires water or clean water, it gives me this error, which is normally brought up whenever you fail a crafting thing and you have to, and it's asking if you want to consume additional ingredients. But this, I just started, I haven't failed anything, and if I press yes here, it will consume the 6 water, and then it will give the error message again. And the only way for it to fix that is for me to go out and start the project again, and then this will come up, and I have to say yes, but then it'll go. I don't know, but it's really annoying, because for a while there, you know, I was just like mashing the button, because I didn't know what was going on, and I lost a lot of water. But anyways. So, we have some tanning leather. This will be good in 7 hours, yep. In the meantime, we can make tanned hide out of the leather patches that I have. You get leather patches by just disassembling tanned hides. Although, if you disassemble a tanned hide, yeah, alright, I'm not going to do it. But if you see here, disassemble the tanned hide, you get 8 leather patches. To assemble a tanned hide from leather patches requires 6 leather patches. So I think this is a mistake. Because I feel like you could just endlessly duplicate leather patches. I mean, it's not really time effective. It's an hour and a half to get 2 leather patches. But, I mean, I guess, if you're not doing anything, you can just sit here. It'd be better in bulk, I suppose. And I guess once you have enough leather patches, although there was no... No, there's no batch time saving. Yeah, it's not great. Well, we've got 6 hours to kill here. Now that I'm trying to remember... Oh, let's make a large birch bark quiver. Actually, wasn't I working on... No, I must not have been. No, okay. Yeah, let's make a large birch bark quiver. That will hold 60 arrows. I did get sick a couple times fairly early on. I got the cold and then I got influenza right afterwards. That was pretty shitty. That was pretty shitty. I went around for a while when I got influenza to try and find bee balm. Because bee balm tea is the only way to alleviate influenza symptoms outside of, you know, modern medicine. And I looked for a long time. Like, a long time. The whole surrounding area. And eventually I found 2. For 2 cups of tea. And it was nice while those teas lasted. But then I was like, fuck it, I'm not looking anymore. Because it doesn't really help you recover, it just makes it so you're not coughing constantly. Alright, there's our birch bark quiver. Put that on. Unload birch bark quiver. Drop that. Drop that. Okay. Then we can activate these. Okay. As I now try to remember what the fuck I was making. Oh, the leather vest. That's right. There we go. Let's work on it. With some sinew. Boom. Leather vest acquired. Very nice. So... Oh, we can even make an armored leather vest. Hot damn. Because we have metal. Yeah! Boom. Those are some solid numbers. Alright, very nice. Gotta prepare for the T-Rex. Alright, so headpiece... It's a little... Yeah, if I had an easy source of chitin, that would be amazing. I'd make the full set of chitin. But... I think I'd have to go after the spiders, and the spiders can be scary. Otherwise, I'd have to just roam around and look for bees. And bees are worse. Yeah. Ants would be good, but... I digress. So beyond chitin, we have a lot of cloth, or felt, or Kevlar, gut skin hood. That's good. We can make a tricorn with another tanned hide. That's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, leather armor helmet. No, that's what we want. That's what we want. 2 more tanned hides. Alright, let's go kill ourselves a dinosaur then. Let me just make sure. Okay, can I make... I can make more of these. I can't make the metal... Yeah, okay, there it is. I need pipes or wires. Let's see. Pipe requires 2 chunks of steel. So if we go somewhere... This, let's say 3. Damn it. I thought I had music going. Oh, it's just really quiet. Okay. But you can see, like, how everything just takes a long time. And that's okay. That's life. You know, in a wood, it's just kind of relaxing. Just sitting here. In your own log cabin that you built. Making shit. Alright. Let's go with 3 pipes. That'll take 6 hours right there. Alright, we got the pipes. That probably unlocks more stuff that I could make. Let's see. A sharpened pipe. Leather duster. Whew. 5 tanned hides, huh? Is it worth it? I guess it goes on the outer layer, so I could wear it with my vest. And we are heading into autumn. So, yeah, it's probably worth it. Ooh, metal leg guards. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's make those. Put those on. I don't think I have really anything on my arms. Yeah, there's a lot of outer stuff, but I don't want our outer stuff. Arm warmers, but you need cotton. Cotton, cotton, cotton. Okay, so... yeah, leather duster would be good. But I was working on arrows, yes. Good. Let's do it. We'll use sinew, because we're going to have a lot more of that when we kill fucking dinosaurs. We will unload this. Drop this. Grab these. Alright, we should be good. Whoa. Let's wield our bow. And get out there. Alright. There, Edmontosaurus. Perfect. Oh god, they're hostile. Alright. That's not what we're interested in. Now, the Edmontosaurus is faster than me, so I don't know how many shots I could get off here. Alright, we'll go with that. See, it became non-hostile, and it's now running away. But we got it. Alright, good. Now... no. No. No, still no. Still no. Alright, now... from what I read, somebody mentioned this on the Discord, you don't want to pulp the thing because it means you get less resources when you butcher it. I don't know if that's true, but, you know, no reason not to believe it. Does kind of remind me of, like, old school, like, Pokemon on the Game Boy theories that people had. Alright, so from that, we got, 514 bones, 65 bone marrow, 245 chunks of fat, 833 chunks of meat, a large stomach, 49 pieces of raw lungs, 69 raw brains, 154 raw hides, 28 raw kidneys, 138 raw liver, 28 raw sweetbread, and 266 scrap of meat. That was from one dinosaur that didn't even, like, hit me, I don't think. So, yeah. I mean, it's nuts. But I ran out of water. I'm about to. So let's get that on the Barbie, as they say. We're gonna start that fire. Next, I want to get meat on the smoke racks. They can each hold 80. Fire. And... oh, wait a minute. Oh, you don't... yeah, okay. There we go. Okay. Now we need to cure these hides. I'm not going to get all of them, but that's fine. We'll take 32. I need more salt, so I have to make note of that. I think I need another candle. That's fine. Work on this. Alright, so now we can tan, because we want to use the brains if possible. Oh, but we need more salt or salt water. Okay. That's fine. You done? Okay, you're done. The brains will probably keep till tomorrow. But, you know, we don't want to push it. These will last another hour. Alright. I don't normally like going out in the dark, but you gotta make exceptions sometime. Take this clay pot. Okay. Salt water. Well, yes. Damn it. Start a fire. We want salt. Alright, there's our salt. It's getting kind of late. Guess we'll snooze. Okay, so now these are smoked meat now. And I have an empty kiln, so that sucks. But there's not a big rush now that they're smoked. So let's fire that. Move. Fire that. These are not gonna... No, I don't have enough charcoal, so that was a little mismanagement on my part. That kiln should pretty much always be full. Okay. Tanning leather hide. I can make 5. Unless I can cure more hides. I can cure many more hides. Well, we might as well do that, because once they're cured, they're cured. Prevents decay. Yeah, this sucks without a window. I need to put in a window, but you can't get glass. So that sucks. The only way to get glass currently in Dark Days Ahead is to read The Art of Glass Blowing. Now I don't know if it's the developer of Inner Woods or someone else, but I saw they're working on trying to introduce a method of learning new research through, like, doing research projects or something like that, which is interesting. I think Inner Woods, this mod and stuff, has really caught on with a lot of people as just a different way to play Cataclysm that is very interesting. And it is very interesting. Alright, so now we can't make... I can't make tanning leather hide because I don't have salt. So I think now we should try and make some big clay pot or something, like the large clay pot. I need 7 more lumps of clay and 3 leather patches. Or I could make another canning pot, I guess. Just get 2 more lumps of clay. That's the easier one. And when in doubt, do the easier one. Yeah, there's 4 lumps of clay. And 4 more. Perfect. Okay, less than an hour. Alright, blah blah blah. Clay canning pot. Of course, nice bug. Alright. With the clay canning pot. Let's see. Reload with charcoal. 1,000. Reload with charcoal. You got rotten chunks of meat there. Get that out of there. Put some smoked meat in. Go. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'd like to try the T-Rex during this video. Since that was our goal. We don't have to get, like... I mean, I have no idea. I mean, I would assume a T-Rex is pretty fucking difficult. But I really don't know. Alright, let's cure 50 more hide. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, like, Inner Woods without Dinomod would probably be a lot more challenging. Even though Dinomod does add just a shit ton of dinosaurs that can ruin your fucking day, if you can kill them, it's crazy. Alright, well, we might as well finish off all the raw hide since it's here. Now, this will use rotten brains, I think. I don't know if it matters. I have yet to see it matter when it comes to hide. Because it doesn't say 11 rotten tanning leather hides, it's just tanning leather hides. So, I don't think it matters. Even though I probably should. And, there you go, tanned hide. I mean, no part of this says that it's rotten. So, it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright. I need salt or salt water. Did I really go through? Yeah, I guess I did. Okay. Well, we'll just go get ourselves more salt. And I mean, yeah, this is it. This is the mod essentially. Like, you're just doing, if you like the aspects of Cataclysm where you're just sitting in your house for days and days and days on end crafting, you'll probably like In a Woods. What? I ran out of lard. What? Okay, well, make a shit ton of lard, I guess. 9 hours of lard cooking. It's hot in this log cabin with this fire going. Alright. Then we could make... Now what are we short on? Oh, the pine. Yeah, the pine's tricky. That's why you need the brains. Brains! So it's not a super easy process to get a bunch of tanned hide. But it's all doable. And yeah, I'm still having these issues with the game. Freezing up momentarily, lasts like a minute. I don't think it's like a mod that I'm gonna routinely come back to, because it's just, I mean, it's not as it's not as open as Cataclysm is normally. You know, there's far less options here. I mean, there are people that, you know, people have written In a Woods like guides, because there's really not many options as far as progression or things like that, or, you know, what you should be doing. You're always going to want to make clay pots at the start, and you're always going to want to make like a grass blanket at the start, you know, assuming you start naked. You know, it's just, it is what it is. But it is probably something I'm going to check back in on once in a while, because people are developing stuff for it and different mods and things. And I think it's making the overall developers of Cataclysm kind of look at certain aspects of tech and of lower tech level stuff, and kind of fixing certain issues and developing new ways of doing stuff that don't just involve disassembling modern hardware to get what you need and things like that. Alright. Can I make the duster? Yes, I can. It will take 9 hours. But it will be glorious! Tailoring level 7. Tailoring 8. Hot damn. Alright. Well, that's, let's put that on then, I guess. We're wearing a lot of stuff. We're wearing a lot of stuff. The legs, that's okay. Torso is the real issue here. Okay, well, assuming I wasn't wearing that. 28 plus 10. Still pretty high. Oh, the armored leather vest is also an outer. Oh, fuck. That sucks. That sucks. I didn't know that. It's a vest. I mean, vests could be... Damn it. 20 plus 7. Actually, that didn't even add that much. The real problem is this fucking quiver combined with the backpack. Yeah, okay. Let's ditch the quiver. Dump that. Dump that. We'll put on the normal birch bark quiver. Wherever it may be. There it is. And 20 of these metal arrows. Okay, that brings us down to 11 plus 0. If I put on the... No. If I put on the vest... 19 plus 4. I think that's probably livable. It's not great, but... As for the legs, yeah, I mean, it's high, I suppose. Defenses on the metal guards, though, are so good. I don't know how bad is that gonna hurt me? 75% movement rate. Right leg's at 81%. It's pretty bad. Alright, fuck it. Convinced me. Alright, what about the leather helmet? That's not what it was called. The leather helm. No, that's not what it was called. The leather armor helmet. Fuck you. Oh, we can also make pants. Oh, those would be good. Alright, let's work on the helmet. Good. Wear that, ditch the straw hat. Good. Close that, turn off the candle. Turn off the candle. I think that's what they used to say. Alright. Slurp down some clean, delicious water. And make some leather pants. Or chaps. Or hose. No. Chaps. No. Pants. Definitely pants. You make a lot of leather stuff. Leather armor, boots, and gloves? Oh my god. Pants first. I guess I was right. You can make quite a bit out of just leather. I just didn't have high enough tailoring skill. Put on my leather pants. Good, good, good. Take off the grass skirt. Very nice, very nice. Legs are still a little high, but what are you gonna do, you know? It's mostly that quiver on my left leg. Okay, and no. Feet, some boots would be good. I think boots. And then maybe gloves. Those are probably fine. Let's just make the boots. Leather. Now, of course, I can't make them. Leather armor boots. 4 tanned hides. We can do that. Okay. Leather armor boots will take a day and 5 hours. That's an eternity. But this is in a woods, baby. There's another game that I've checked out on my own. I've never made any videos for it or anything. It's called Unreal World. I think it's been in development for, like, longer than Cataclysm has. And Unreal World is pretty much this. Like, you start as, like, this primitive, you know, Neanderthal kind of figure, and it's all just, like, Stone Age kind of stuff. And there's wildlife. There's no dinosaurs, I don't think. And it's a level of realism. I don't know if I'd quite say it's like Dark Days Ahead. Maybe it's closer to Bright Nights kind of stuff. But, you know, you have to worry about food and water and sleep and different effects, and the crafting system is sort of similar to this. But it's just not great. You know? I don't know. I've tried to get into it a couple times, and it's like, eh. And now that In a Woods is here and this is being developed and everything, it's just like, why would I ever want to play that instead? What was I... Oh, there we go. We're getting there. I think with the boots, probably be okay. We're still gonna die to the T-Rex, but we'll die covered in leather, just like God intended. Leather armor boots. Oh, yeah. Alright, where's the... There it is. So... Yeah, I mean, we're covered kind of head to toe. Our arms are not great, but I don't... Can we make anything? Anything? That isn't an outer layer on our arms? No. 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 Nope. No, Gambeson sleeves would be the one... I mean, that would be perfect. But no, we need fucking cotton. Fucking cotton. I'd even settle for arm warmers just to have something, but no, we can't. Okay. Yeah. Chitin would be good. I'd be head to toe in that. And I mean, if we kept playing and we just, like, yes, I love, you know, we're gonna just put time and time and time into it. Yeah, eventually, I mean, you'd get into chainmail, and you'd have, like, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. But although, I don't know how much you can really do without books at this point. A lot of that stuff is locked behind books. And that's really why they're trying to develop new ways to unlock recipes in this mod. And I think they said that if it's good and it works, they might want to try to implement it into the base game. Alright, so that's good. I think we're all set there. We have our composite bow somewhere here. I'll find it. Let's just sort everything out. There you go. Problem solved. Composite bow, good. And we have 20 metal arrows. That is not enough, but it's fine. And we have our hatchet, which is probably also not fine. And we're gonna go around. I mean, I would imagine a T-Rex is like the zombie Hulk of this mod. Shit, giant wasp right fucking there. No! It's much faster than me. Fuck. I got it. I got it! Now that I got this weakening poison on me, fuck. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding out. Who knows how long this will last. But, yeah, I mean, it would be even dumber to take on the T-Rex at this point. So we'll head back home. That was our nice journey. This is the problem with auto move, I suppose. Can only blame myself. I don't want to swoop by the spider nest. Tomorrow, perhaps. Let's slap some cattail jelly on my shit. And we'll eat some cracklins and drink some water and just say fuck it. I'm gonna run out of water again. Alright. Round 2. Now that I'm out of water. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I don't want to go in thirsty. I mean, why would you do that? That would be stupid of you. We're just going to go in here. We're just going to make some clean water. I can't store this, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm an idiot. Don't do that. Because I have fucking salt water in this pot. Let's try. God! So stupid! Clean water. Good. Dehydrated meat. Good. We're all set again. Got my hatchet. Let's not run into any giant wasps. Yeah, so it's kind of, there's a town here, Peterborough. All it is just like one square section of road. I don't know why it's there, but it is. It is. Pentaceratops, that's cool. Where was the T-Rex? Oh, it might be north. The swamp. I don't precisely remember. I remember seeing it and then leaving. Missile spider there. Missile spider. Anzu zombie. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh no, it's dying! That's not fair. That's not fair. Yeah, it's dead. Shit. Arthropod mutant. Let me switch to Altica, because we might get a lot more graphics for them. Alright. Holy shit, look at that. Okay, so the Appalachiosaurus and the T-Rex share the same model, because they're both big predators. Arthropod mutant looks like something out of Fallout, so that's great. And T-Rex just died. And we're just on the lookout for other T-Rexes. Goliath Rex. A hideously swollen, zombified tyrannosaurid body towering into the sky. Its massive body bulges with distended muscles and swollen, festering wounds. Lovely. It is slower than me, though, so, maybe. Alright, let's try and bow it down. Bow. Reflects off its thick hide. Fuck. Well, what can we lead this thing into? This pack of Edmontosaurus. Don't mind me, fellas. Oh boy. Now that's Jurassic Park. Oh, he's really chasing it. He's going for it. Goliath Rex. It is a little concerning. I feel like my arrows are not going to do shit to the normal T-Rex. Holy shit! Okay, this Edmontosaurus was next to the Goliath Rex. So the Goliath Rex is here. This is here. That's how far he fucking launched this thing. Keeping in mind, this thing weighs 2,000 pounds. Holy fuck. He would have one-shot me. Oh my god. That's amazing. Alright, here's another square section of road. I want a beehive. The alpha bee. Oh. Enormous mutant bee with black and white markings and a long stinger spelling doom. But I want to see it. Oh, God. Yeah, those are horrific. And the place is filled with them. Goliath Rex could handle them. Why are they coming out here? They can't see me. Oh, they smell me, maybe. I didn't pick strong scent or anything. I guess. Alright. Well, I think in this case, let's just spawn a T-Rex. I know we've kind of been doing that a little much lately, but... that is a terrifying beehive. Oh, an Apis is in there. Alright. Let's just spawn it. See how it goes. Acidic Zombear. Damn, that's cool. Alright, let's do it. Spawn. Monster. And we want the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And we will spawn him here. There he is. Enormous teeth and a massive jaw, fierce eyes, and a powerful frame to drive it forward. Short arms with large claws with a feathered mullet and tail. I mean, I've never heard of a T-Rex being described as having a feathered mullet, but, I suppose. It's charging at me, man. This is Jurassic Park. Oh, good hit. Alright, well, much slower than me. Oh, that's easy. God, I could have done this on, like, day one. Well, no, not day one. We do have a composite bow with metal arrows, so it is about as good as we get. There you go. Done. And then you could butcher them. I mean, it's the max size. All these dinosaurs are max size. 2,200 pounds, 1,000 liters in volume. Yeah, I mean, I don't have the butchering rack here. But there you go. Can I skin it? No, I don't even have the cutting tool. Can't do shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Melee would have been a much different prospect. I guess let's find out. Since we're done here. Let's spawn in another one. Alright, stand your ground, Mangg. He's got me. Wow, okay. No, never mind. T-Rex are fucking bitches. Huh. Well, now I want to fight the gigantic, whatever it was called. The God Rex, or whatever it was. Somehow I've already forgotten. Oh, Clawed Crusher. Cool. I've already lost it. No, this was the family. It went up here. There, the Goliath Rex. Let's melee. I crit him on the belly, 36 damage. Yeah, 123 damage he did to me. And then I hit him for no damage. He did 186. And oh god, yep, there you go. All right. Yeah, I didn't name that character Alan Grant. Maybe Alan Grant, that was jinxed. Maybe I shouldn't have named any of those characters Alan Grant. But there you go. That's In a Woods with Dynomod. Very fun. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it for like a first time or anything like that, especially Naked and Afraid. But it is doable, and once you get past the first few days, it's really not that difficult. Um, but I guess it depends on what you're trying to get out of it. It's even less goal oriented than Cataclysm normally is, which is very little goal oriented. So, you have to create your own things in mind and just enjoy the journey for the most part. Cool stuff. Very much so. But I'm missing a shotgun. I'm missing hundreds of rounds of ammunition and things like that. So, time to get back to the real world of Cataclysm. But yeah, fun. I'm glad I returned to it so we can actually see it through a little bit better. And I know you only saw the ending there and cut out all the rest, but it was like, I mean, you saw pretty much what it was. It's just day in and day out of kind of crafting and gathering in resources around you and making what you can and surviving. I mean, that's it. There's no real scavenging element to it. But all right, my name is Mangg. This has been Cataclysm, Naked and Afraid in Jurassic Park, and I'll see you fine folks around.